The managers of the House of Representatives have 16 hours and 42 minutes remaining to make the presentation of their case.
The President's counsel will then have 3 days to make their presentations, and then you will have 16 hours to ask questions, and then the trial will begin. And then you will actually get to hear from the witnesses yourself, and then you will get to see the documents yourself, or so we hope, and so do the American people.
Impeachment is not a punishment for crimes. Impeachment exists to address threats to the political system, applies only to political officials, and responds not by imprisonment or fines, but only by stripping political power.
President Trump asked for the investigation into Biden based on a made-up theory that no one agreed with. The allegations against Vice President Biden are groundless. Even if the president wanted an investigation of Hunter Biden, there is no basis for that either.
He's well-spoken, did a good job of creating a tapestry, taking bits and pieces of evidence and emails and giving a rhetorical flourish.
I was very surprised that they chose to make Hunter Biden so central to this presentation and to insist over and over and over again that they knew for a fact about the details of what was going on with Burisma and Biden. And I will just say that for my part, if we're going to call witnesses, I think it's now clear we absolutely must call Hunter Biden, and we probably need to call Joe Biden.
We'll now walk through the president's abuse of power.
There are at least 10 other reasons we know that President Trump was interested in his own personal gain.
The president executed his scheme through 3 official actions.
First, President Trump made clear he cared only about the announcement of the investigations.
Second, President Trump at all times directed and knew about Mr. Giuliani's actions.
Fourth and fifth, there is no real dispute that these investigations were never part of an official U.S. policy.
At this point, everything was going to plan.
President Trump chose to withhold this meeting for a reason. It's about a corrupt quid pro quo.
Well, I mean, what I don't understand is for the last 5 hours, it's been a lot about Joe Biden and Burisma. They kind of opened the door for that response, so we'll determine as a defense team the appropriate way to do it.
Today, the House Democrats, perhaps unintentionally, threw Joe Biden under the bus. The Democrats' entire case is built on the proposition any investigation into that corruption is bogus, is a sham, is completely fraudulent.
I hear Republicans for months say quietly they know Trump lies a lot. Some call him a racist. They worry about our country, yet they won't come forward because I assume they're fearful of the president.